Hello and welcome to another video about the MOOG 1. In this video I will show you a trick, a simple trick, but it's very useful. And the idea of this trick was coming reading a topic on the MOOG 1 official forum. A user linked a video about the memory moog and the ability of the memory moog to modulate with an oscillator the wave shape of another oscillator. We know that the MOOG 1 has just frequency modulation with oscillator. On the modulation matrix you cannot set any of the three oscillators as a modulation source. So, how to do it? Let's init the patch. Let's go to the oscillator 1 and let's set the wave shape to the square. And move a little bit the width. I don't want that it will be 50% with the symmetry at 50%. Okay, let's make the same thing that I always do. Okay, like this is okay. You may know that when you are applying the pulse modulation width to a square wave, it will not only will add a movement of the wave shape, but will add a sort of vibrato. Now we know that we have the LFO3 that is hardwired to the oscillator, so if I increase this one, and as you can see, it's similar to a vibrato. Okay, but this speed can work correctly if we are but as you can hear when we go down with the keyboard, it's very bad. It's not pleasant. So what we can do here, we don't have an oscillator that can modulate the width of the square wave. For example, on the Prophet 5 and Prophet 10 you have the polymod section, where with the oscillator B you can modulate the pulse width of the oscillator A. And what it will happen that the speed of the modulation will be different accordingly to the note that you are playing. So what we can do here, we can set the LFO number 3, okay, that is already hardwired, and we can, with the keyboard, modify the speed. Let's set to 50%. As you can hear, the difference is huge. And what I suggest you when you need to shape such sound is to go on the lowest note that you want to play. And set the value that will be the starting point from which the speed will be increased. I think it's okay. We are with one oscillator. Another thing that we can do with the MOOG 1 and we cannot do with other synthesizer Let's say, for example, that with this LFO, the LFO4, and with very low speed, I will go to modulate the variation of this one. It will be not a huge effect. But anyway, this waveform will go from triangular to sine wave. So, and because it's just going, the sine wave is not an intermediate point, but is at 100%. We need to set this modulation unipolar. Now, let's go here. Let's clear this one that I don't need. LFO4 to LFO3. Variation, 100%. Let's see at which speed it's going. It's already big, and we can add a second oscillator to the square. Let's set the symmetry. Let's change the symmetry, this a little bit down, as a little bit of detuning. Very, very big. You can also add another LFO to modulate what you are already modulating with the LFO3, to add another movement. And you can also link this LFO speed to the keyboard tracking. Another oscillator, but this time with another octave, a different octave. Let's set this one a little bit differently. Okay. After touch, increase this one just a little bit. Okay, it's too much anyway. When I hear people that say that the Moog 1 sounds not great, I just can smile. Anyway, this is the video. Always think what you can do with all the tools that the Moog 1 is giving. And I'm not using any effect. Okay, So I hope that you liked this video, that was useful for you, and see you on the next one. Bye.